we have been telling you the story of Luca Annunziata. He's the 11-year-old who suffered a traumatic brain injury and was literally given a second chance at life. Luca is a big lacrosse fan, and the Florida launch took notice as he went from the hospital room to the team's sideline. ESPN 1063's Paxton Boyd has the story of Luca's triumph.
One moment in late November last year, 11-year-old Luca Annunziata was just playing roller hockey with his family. The next, his life and his family's lives would change forever.
I slipped and fell on my head.
Luca wasn't wearing a helmet that day, and his family took great caution. At first, not letting him fall asleep, fearing that if he did, he might not wake up.
Luca appeared fine. He didn't have a bump on his head. He wasn't crying, and he didn't have any signs of concussions. At 7 o'clock, when we went to wake him up for dinner, he didn't wake up.
Luca's brother called 911, and Luca was rushed to St. Mary's Medical Center.
And I asked the doctor, how's he doing? And the doctor said, he's not doing well at all, ma'am. We're going to have to do emergency surgery to save his life.
Luca slipped into a coma for 14 days before starting to show signs of a recovery. Eventually, Luca pulled through and began rehab at a hospital in Tampa. 5 weeks later, just before he was released, a very special visitor came to see Luca, inspired by his story. Florida launched forward and Major League Lacrosse star Casey Powell.
It was the first day we smiled in 2.5 months, and it just brought such great joy to Luca and myself to see him just cry with just happiness, happy tears.
It's the best moment of my life.
Powell gave Luca his very own lacrosse stick and invited him to a launch game.
He told me just to keep playing lacrosse, keep on getting better and better.
On Saturday, Luca was named honorary captain for the team's game against the Atlanta Blaze.
Go, you're officially a player and a captain today, big guy.
Woohoo! And with that, it was official.
I led him in a pep talk. Of course, if you're not first, you're last.
The game was won well before the first face-off that day, just by Luca's mere presence on the sideline.
Luca shouldn't be here today, and all the doctors told us that he's a miracle.
It's a miracle. It's all because of God, and if it wasn't because of him, I wouldn't be here right now.
For ESPN 1063 on WPTV NewsChannel 5, I'm Paxton Boyd.
It's amazing. He looks and sounds so great after going through all that.
He really does. And to have seen your child as a parent, I can only imagine being in that wheelchair fighting for his life, and now look at him now.
It's a glorious
on
moment
that
for them.
lacrosse field.
Yeah.
Still to